Hello, my fellow Ravens. This is Abakil, and welcome to a brand new series called Topics, where I play a game which is actually Dungeons and Dragons Neverwinter, and we talk about a topic of what I do it to. Today's topic is actually game console, which actually is the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I'm more into the PlayStation 5 because I'm a Sony person. I don't like Microsoft a lot, but there's a concept between the two of them, and there's a difference how the Sony and Microsoft are appealing to. Like his thing about what Microsoft did. So I just saw this on a video. Microsoft just bought Bethesda, Skyrim, Fallout, and Wolfenstein for $1.5 billion, and I was quite surprised about that. Like, wait, really? Damn, Tom Howard, whoever his last name has been pronounced to, have done something interesting, original. I don't know. So what's gonna happen with Elder Scrolls 6, the new game of the new DLC for Fallout 76. Terrible game. Never play that. Really bad. And maybe the Wolfenstein series can be a drawback more into it. I'm not sure. It's like how it feels to works based on based on games that are bought by Microsoft, which is actually Xbox Series X, and games that's bought by Sony, which is actually PlayStation 5, is confusing how they did this. It's like Microsoft now owns Bethesda. And then years ago, they just bought Minecraft, a really popular game, which is still popular actually. It's still rising up to the top. And now that they just bought Bethesda, Wazza. So how can Sony beat Microsoft with their new console, the PlayStation 5? They a few years ago, they just bought Insomniac. Sony bought that company, and so they can actually make a Spider-Man game that is actually released right now. Spider-Man 2019, I think it was, and that was successful. Everybody loved it. Everybody bought it, and now they could make a new one called Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is actually a experience of a new hero for the Spider-Man series, and he's gonna show you like new powers, new abilities. Same place actually. It's in New York as always. All the Spider-Man games have been into just New York, nothing else. But it's drawn into the part of an open world game, and it's jaw dropping to what can happen to Sony and Insomniac. Now, if Xbox know what they're gonna do with Bethesda, with Elder Scrolls 6, whatever the name's gonna be called into, like we'll see, like Medgar, Easterland. There's more names to it, but I don't have the feeling to know them the most by heart. So yeah, what we're experiencing with Zeta from Microsoft. Another news. There are actually other games for PlayStation 5. The Horizon Forbidden West, which is actually the concept of Horizon Zero Dawn. I did like the game a lot. It was actually confidence to how these games are appealing to the normal game and the DLC. How normal visual and ice visual of behemoths you fought before, and then new behemoths that you need to fight with this DLC. It was actually kind of amazing doing it, learning what was in there, what their weakness was, and how it appeals to me on the game. It was pretty good. I like it. I did like it a lot. Another game that inspired me too is actually Ratchet and Clank with a Pot. This game was actually a mind-blowing to me many years ago. I love it so much, and I still like it no matter what. And when they launched the remake of Ratchet and Clank, it was actually pretty good. Not the best, but it was actually reasonable, and it tied together how the 2001 edition game focused on the 2018 game. I'm pretty sure how it works through like how the 3 Ratchet and Clank feature games, to Destruction, Back in Time, and into the Next 6, and how these games actually feel to me when I was actually playing them years ago, like way back when I was actually 10 years old. Actually, yeah, I was young. Okay. There are actually other games too, like Rain Tail, Sackboy Big Adventure, Deadloop, Godfall, the 2 sports games, which is actually basketball or football, another word for soccer, and that's FIFA 21. And that's it. The way how the games work, the console works, I mean, is like ray tracing, 4K gaming, and ultra speed for the SD cards, which you have on new computers or laptops, and 8K output, and that's like a 4320p resolution display, and that sort of thing. And then there's a difference between the regular edition and the digital edition. Like regular edition has a disk drive. Digital edition does not have one. You gotta buy the games online on their own shop. This way you can actually do that. And with the regular edition, you can play PlayStation 4 games on this PlayStation 5. Well, the digital edition you can't. That's sort of thing. I don't know. Can you? You can actually, but if you have that game on the PlayStation Store, then you can actually do that. But I prefer regular edition, and it's a little more expensive, like $500 instead of $400 to the digital edition, but it's reasonable, and it works how it refer to yeah. It's like how different games, how Sony for to what can happen, and then we got like many other games coming out for these two new consoles. So it's like Resident Evil Village, the final chapter of Resident Evil games, and Marvel Avengers. When the new console comes out, Marvel Avengers can be upgraded to PlayStation 5. Same thing with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. When that comes out, that can be upgraded to PlayStation 5 and that sort of thing. So it's actually reasonable how these games can be actually clutched through new consoles throughout the years. Actually, I'm not sure how it works, how it appears to. Yeah, you know what I mean, okay? And finally, this is actually a game that I kind of interesting and that I actually do like a lot. Well, like we just saw a video, like it was like a video live stream of PlayStation showing constant games and that sort of thing. So like we saw God of War 5, which could be Ragnarok is coming, and Final Fantasy 16, the next game of Final Fantasy, is gonna be actually kind of amazing. And then we saw like earlier before this new console came out, and we saw Nothing the Progress into Outriders, a Square Enix game that's gonna be developed and it's coming out in holiday 2020, which actually is next gen game for PlayStation 5. Indeed so. And it's just pretty cool how these two games refer into two different kind of consoles. I'm pretty sure like how Sony go actually bump it up with the new company whenever they want to do it. If they want to buy a new company, go ahead. Be back at top against Microsoft, because now Microsoft is now in the lead with two companies bought Minecraft and now Bethesda, Skyrim, Fallout 76, and Wolfenstein 2, or many more to come to these Bethesda games. Like, Waza, how it actually show that Microsoft has a feeling to it, and whatever happens to Sony could actually draw into us to focus on. But yeah, but that's all I had to say about this topic for our first episode. So I'm gonna leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Join DNeverwinter. Do follow me on all my social media accounts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.